Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Rick and I'm going to give you the complete spec sheet of the OnePlus 9 RT. The phone has launched, but I cannot afford this phone, so I'm going to give you my initial thoughts and I'm going to give you a complete idea of this phone, whether you should buy or not buy this phone. So without further ado, let's get started. So the OnePlus 9 RT is launched with a pretty much amazing feature I've ever seen on a $500 phone. I'm going to give you a complete idea of this phone. So the display quality is Super AMOLED 120Hz, the PPI density of 397 PPI density with HDR10 plus resolution and the Corning Gorilla Glass 5 on the front. The phone also comes with the full HD plus resolution, so that means the display is awesome for the $500 phone, and the max brightness is also 1300 nits, so that means you will have no problems on this phone by using it outside. The design and build, the phone made from the frame metal and the glass on the front on the back. The phone comes with 3 color variants, that is black, silver and blue. The fingerprint scanner is also in display. The screen to body ratio is 87%, so that means the thinner bezels and the great body. Let's talk about the performance. So I'm a little amazed to see that this $500 phone is using the Snapdragon 888 5G chipset, the flagship level chipset, and the most fastest chipset on this planet right now. They are using the Snapdragon 888 chipset with the Adreno 660 GPU, and the GPU clock is 840 MHz. The memory, they are launching the phone with the 2 variants of that is the 8GB and 12GB. The 8GB will kept on the 128GB of storage, and the 12GB will kept the 256GB of storage memory. They are using LPDDR5 RAM with a memory clock of 27 and 50 MHz, so that means no complaints on the phone right now. Now let's talk about the benchmarks. The single core performance and the multi-core performance is a lot faster than the Google Pixel 6 Pro chipset. They are using the Snapdragon 888 and the Google is using their own Tensor chipset, so that we will see in the future that which one is more optimized to the software. Talk about the software, they are using the operating system Android 12 and they are using their own Oxygen OS 12. Now let's talk about the battery. I'm a little disappointed to see that they are using only 4500 mAh battery. I mean they can go with the 5000, but they are using a 4500 mAh battery. And also the charging power of 65 watts, so that means you will get no complaints on charging this phone. As you guys see that this phone can charge 100% in just 29 or 30 minutes, so that means no complaint on this phone. The camera, they are using the 50 megapixel main camera. They are using the 3 camera lenses. The phone cannot record 8K recording. I'm also a little disappointed to see that why this is not recording on 8K. The phone is kept on 4K 60 FPS, 1080p 60 FPS and 480 FPS on 720p. Now let's talk about the lenses. The phone using the 50 megapixel main camera, that is the Sony IMX766 lenses. That means you got to see the better image quality and video quality. The phone also supports the RAW mode, Pro mode and bokeh mode, so that means the phone can support RAW mode, and RAW mode contains tons of details in the video and also in the picture. The ultra wide lens, they are using the 16 megapixel ultra wide lens, the IMX481, and the macro lens of 2 megapixel. The camera is also a bigger quality on this phone right now because they are using Samsung, because they are using the Sony IMX766 with a face autofocus and pixel size of 1 micron and an aperture of f1.8, so that means the low light image quality of this phone will be awesome. Let's talk about the selfie camera. The selfie camera is kept on 16 megapixel aperture of f2.0. The video resolution is only kept on 1080p 30 fps. We are talking about the OnePlus phone, so that means you got to see better Wi-Fi quality and a better Bluetooth version. They are using the Wi-Fi 6 with the Bluetooth version of 5.2. They are using the USB Type-C. The generation is second generation. The USB also features the charging, USB storage mode, and OTG. And the phone also have NFC port, so that means you have your own remote on your hands, sort of. The network, they are using the dual SIM network, and there is no eSIM support and LTE Cat up to 20. So that means you got to see the better Wi-Fi range and better network quality. This is the OnePlus flagship phone, so that means you haven't seen a flagship phone with a 3.5mm headphone jack. So also this phone doesn't have one. But they support the Dolby Atmos technology, and this one also support the Dolby Atmos technology, so that means you have a better sound quality. So that was all the specs I have on this OnePlus 9 RT. My initial thought is that if you have a budget of $500, so this phone is made for you, because it is the most richest features phone on this planet right now, sort of. So if you want to buy this phone, so don't hesitate, buy this phone. OnePlus is great phone. The main quality of this phone is that you are getting the Snapdragon 888. I mean, what you want more, man? This is the most awesome phone I have ever seen. You got to see the 50 megapixel Sony IMX766 sensor. You also got to see the RAM mode, and its charging speed of 65 watt, and your phone can charge from 0 to 100 in just 30 minutes. What do you want more? Man, this phone is made for you. So if you enjoyed this video and sub to the channel, will be awesome, and also leave a like and comment down below. Let me know your thoughts about this phone. It's a It's Tech, and see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.